Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video will be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, bringing you another unboxing and review from my favorite brand, Zelos, of course, as you can see. Picked this one up off of eBay recently. This is a discontinued, well, no, I shouldn't say discontinued, I should say sold out Zelos line, part of the ZX series. As all of you might know or recall, the ZX is one of my favorite lineup of Zelos watches. As a matter of fact, I am setting a goal of acquiring one of each of the ZX lineup. It's the ZX 1 through 8. This is the ZX6. This is the bronze with the meteorite face. It's analogous to the ZX3, which is the meteorite with the titanium case. So very similar to that watch that I just recently picked up as well, actually from the same seller on eBay. Both brand new in box, both with all their wrappings and everything. So, you know, and the eBay seller, whose name I think is, I forgot, I'll put it in the description. He does very well. He has a lot of watches up for sale. His communication is very good. He turns sales around real quick. You pay, the watch is usually in the pipeline within a day or two, and it's shipped very well packed and very safe. So let's get into this. Obviously, we have the standard ZX outer sleeve, which, as you can see, is very thick cardboard, textured with the ZX logo embossed. Standard Zelos wood box, which smells great, looks great, feels great. Been using this particular box for quite a while now. We have the roll, and we have what is a unique to the ZX line is paperwork. We actually have a booklet that's included with every ZX, showing you how the watch works and so on and so forth, which is a nice touch because it's their only chronograph, so why not include instructions with the chronograph, right? Anyway, we have the newer Zelos beige or brown leather 4-bay pouch, and in the pouches we have first of all we have the warranty card, ZX6Q. Q is for quartz. I picked up the quartz version. It doesn't bother me either way, whether it's a quartz version or the automatic version. They look the same. You have I would call this sort of a dark chocolate brown leather strap. It's a bit stiff, but it does wear in very quickly. It has quick release spring bars. I'm choosing not to use that because I think that the other brown strap matches with the bronze case a bit better. And here we have the ZX6 chronograph with the meteorite face. Does this thing still have its plastic on the... Did I forget to take that off? Yes, I did. I forgot to take that off. If I hadn't noticed the little bubbles there. Jeez. Don't you feel stupid. There you go. I'm going to get the chronograph going so you can see it. typical start, stop, and reset buttons that you see on most chronographs. It starts easy, stops easy. As you can see, there's no jump to the second hand when you start and stop it. And, you know, just like every other ZX I have, it is a lovely, lovely watch. It really is. It wears well. It also has the quick release spring bars. Has the image of an X-15 jet, or it could be a rocket plane. I can't remember where the X-15 was a jet-powered experimental plane or rocket. But the X series planes on which the ZX series takes its inspiration were a series of experimental planes used by the U.S. Air Force back in the 50s and 60s to experiment with various designs, engine designs, the ability to break the sound barrier, so on and so forth. You can see the inspiration in the wings on the X series were very stubby, hence the stubby lugs. You can see the profile of the crown is very narrow and conical, supposed to evoke an image of the jet nozzle or the engine nozzle on the back of the plane. That sort of thing. And with this being entered into my collection, I now am chasing the last two ZX series watches, ZX4 and ZX2. I apologize for the thumb; it's still healing. It looked better than it did the other day. I know it looks pretty bad, but I apologize. I just didn't want to put a Band-Aid on it, So the ZX2 and 4 are the ones that, as of the time I'm making this video, I'm missing. So I'll chase those down eventually. I mean, you can't hide from me. So you have a bronze case with a steel back. So you don't want bronze against your skin, generally. And you have the brown Zelos logo, the Horine leather strap, which is very comfortable after you break it in. This was getting to break in. It's still a little stiff right now. I'm putting it on for you for the wrist shot. But once you break it in, it's very comfortable already. But when you break it in, it's like an old baseball mitt kind of leather. And once you break it in, it really looks and feels great. You have a big bronze buckle with the ZX logo on it, and these are obviously fresh out of the package. There's no patina on them yet, but given where I live in the state of Florida, which is hot and humid, this thing will patina in nicely. I'm not going to invoke patina. I'm not one of those people that want to rub liver oil and lemon juice and salt and vinegar and all the other old wives' tales of how to invoke a patina on a bronze watch. I'm just going to let it happen naturally, and it'll happen, and it'll look good. You can see it fits very nicely on my 7¼ inch wrist. Plenty of room owing to the stubby lugs, and it's very comfortable. Now, I know that as of right now, again, snapshot in time, it's not out yet, but Elshin is in the final stages of developing a bracelet, a bronze bracelet with a metal liner, much like this watch being a bronze case with a metal back. For these watches, it'll have straight lugs, so it's almost a universal, according to him, so it could fit the ZX line, it could fit the Hammerhead line, it could fit the Abyss line, I think. He'll come out with more details on that later, but when that watch comes out, when that bracelet comes out, I should say, I have probably about 4 or 5 bronze watches that are going to get bracelets. Well, certainly the ZX ones I have will get bracelets, but maybe even my hammerheads. I have 2 bronze hammerheads. They'll probably get bracelets too, depending on how heavy they are. Because the hammerhead's already a pretty heavy watch. I like it. Got my sheet of facts here. This is, by the way, it's another snapshot in time, as I say, as of the day that I send this out. This is my 24th Zelos watch that I have currently in my collection. I've owned more than 24 Zelos watches. I've sold quite a few, but currently I am sitting on 24 Zelos watches. So you can tell I love I love the manufacturer. It's not just the watches themselves; it's also the customer service. I mean, Elshin is doing customer service on a level that is just exceeded by no one. And you can see, before I get to the sheet of facts here, you can see that the chrono second hand is running very nicely. You can see the minute indicator up there at the 12 o'clock. This is an hour indicator for the chrono, and of course this is your constant seconds. You can see it ticking in a quartz type fashion. When I stop the chronograph and reset it, it's a flyback. It just snaps back to 0 very nicely. You can see that the minute hand snaps to 0 very nicely. Everything lines up. And these buttons, you definitely have to push them deliberately. It's not like you can just do that and casually hit it. You have to make it click to start and stop and give it a good push. And I like that nice solid feel to it. It's, you have to be deliberate with this watch. There's no half measures. And I like that in a watch. It tells me that there's quality behind the mechanism. So we'll get to the sheet of facts here. 43 millimeter typical measurements for a ZX watch. It's a 43 millimeter case with a 16 millimeter thickness. It's 49 millimeters on the tip to tip, and it's a 22 millimeter lug. Even though it's a chronograph, it does have a screw down crown, which mine is not screwed down all the way. There it goes. Again, you have to be deliberate. 100-meter water resistance with the screw down engaged, even with these pushers. I suspect the reason it has 100-meter water resistance and it has pushers is because you are pushing through a good seal on each one. It is a CUSN 8 bronze case, sapphire crystal, solid screw down case back. The movement is a Seiko VK67 Mechaquartz, or hybrid quartz, however you want to put it. Has BGW9 lume at the indices and the hands, and of course it has that gorgeous, unique to each one meteorite face. Each slice of meteorite is slightly different, or very different from the previous one. You can see on the chapter ring there is a tachymeter scale, which I don't know how to use. It helps calculate time, speed, distance using a formula, which I was never good at using anyway, because I'm not a really good math student. Signed crown, loomed signed crown, of course. Signed bronze buckle. No quick release on the buckle spring bar, of course. So yes, just a very nice example of the breed. Great watch. Was offered at a good price, and I picked it up And now it's part of my ZX collection. And like I said, I'm going to make it a goal to own every one of the production watches, which I'm close there. And of course, I own two non-production ZX watches, my Spitfire, one of one, and my recently acquired ZX prototype, also one of one, which I'm very happy with both those watches as well. And I'm happy with all the ZX watches. Can't wait to find that. The ZX2 seems to be a very elusive watch. The ZX4 seems to be a little more common, but I'll wait a little while before I pick one of those up because I have some other watches that I'm going to pick up first. You must prioritize. You must prioritize. Anyway, I've said all I really want to say about this watch. I'm going to go put it on and wear it for the rest of the day and have my honeymoon period with it. In the meantime, I will leave you with my normal end of video spiel about if you liked the video, and I hope you did, please give me that thumbs up, preferably with a thumb that's not looking so bad. Of course, clicking on the like button or the thumbs up button does help the channel. It helps with the YouTube algorithms by making the channel more searchable, thereby bringing more people to my channel. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. Spare me the comments on the condition of my thumb. I know it looks bad. I read them all. I respond to them all. However, if you are going to be idiotic or you are going to troll me, I am just going to delete the comment and I'm going to block you. And my block list is long. People seem to want to troll about watches. I just don't understand that. College football, I understand. But trolling on watches, I don't get. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. Glad you're here. Thank you for finding me. Please click the subscribe button. If you're not new here, but you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. And when you do, don't forget to click the bell icon next to it so that when I upload new content, you are alerted. I thank you all for enjoying this video. I hope you did. Stay safe, be well. I'll see you soon.